started playing football when I was in 4th grade. Being from Texas, that's kind of, one of the big things that we do. I thought I could continue to play in college because not only do I want to go to school to get my education, but I also still want to do something that I love.
As a kid with my dad, we used to go to the garage, taught me how to use tools, and basically that's what we do, but with the human body.
I walked on to Stephen F. Austin. In the fall semester, I made the team. The only issue was I couldn't afford to stay at that school myself.
I come from a middle-class family. My mom and my dad are hard workers.
After I joined the military in 2009, I got to meet someone who played on the Alamogordo Desert Dogs team in New Mexico. I continued to play semi-pro for about 6 years before I moved to Indiana to play with the Illinois Knights. We got to play about 3 or 4 games before I tore my ACL on the very last play, trying to cross the goal line.
When Steven came into the clinic and he told me his story, I knew right away that he was dealing with an ACL injury, which is a very common injury to have in football.
36 seconds left, 4th and goal. Of course, we have to score. The ball snapped, the left side linebacker, he makes it through. I get hit from behind. I thought maybe it's just a tear. Maybe it's not as serious as I'm thinking right now.
Once the MRI results came back, confirming the injury, then I walked him through the process of what an ACL reconstruction surgery is. When you think about sports injuries, you need to know the mechanics of how that sport is played, because you don't treat a pitcher the same way you treat a quarterback.
When I first met Dr. Perez, I was wearing a Houston Texans shirt. Initially, he kind of called me out on it like, hey, what are you doing up here in Indiana wearing this kind of shirt?
I train at Baylor School of Medicine in Houston.
And he told me that he actually got to work with the Rockets, Texans, and Astros.
I want to replicate all the things that I've learned about the athlete's circle of care and bring it here to Northwest Indiana.
He let me know that I would probably be out 6 to 9 months before I could return to football.
He has been able to progress through the rehab protocol as fast as any other pro athlete that I've seen. He has been on point in all his physical therapy sessions.
He actually released me at 6 months and 5 days. I kind of pat myself on the back with that recovery time because typically pro athletes recover in that 6 to 7 month mark.
Orthopedic surgeon is a craftsman, carpenter of the human body. It's not a job, it's a passion to cure people from their injury.
To return at 6 months and 5 days, not being a pro athlete, it's just a testament of his work.
That's what got me into the orthopedic field.
For any athlete at the high school, college, semi-pro level like myself, Dr. Perez and Methodist, I can't recommend them enough.